Twilight. I'll tell you this: the last movie is lit.
I've not seen anyone all the way through.
Do you care for spoilers?
No, I'm never gonna watch these movies.
Oh, I didn't think so.
I'm never, not once, probably gonna end up watching these on my own.
Let me tell you something, bro. The whole final fight, right, was crazy. Like it was like Avengers level lit type shit. Niggas are getting their heads ripped off. It's werewolves.
That's a lot of Avengers level.
Yeah, I'm dead ass serious. You should watch it on YouTube when you get the chance. The final fight scene.
I will watch that.
But the crazy thing is, all like towards the end, at the very end of the scene, like the main bad guy or whatever, that adversary gets killed.
Yeah.
And like as he's about to get the final blow done on him, it reverts back to like when he read the future when he touched like this girl. Oh. And he realized.
Oh, I think I remember that vaguely. I never watched it, but I know certain plot points. I remember that was the thing. I imagine that.
He was like, all right, you know
Let
what?
me see if I'm going to win this real fast. Oh, no. Oh, that went worse than I thought.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Damn.
Yo, and what really got me was like one of his man. So there's the main guy, right? One of his like little niggas was like, I don't know, like started speaking up about something like, oh, we should have let them do such and such and such. And he was like, hey, relax.
Let it go.
Yeah, because he definitely got smoked in that in that contest.
Yikes.
Yeah, he got his people was getting, they was like ripping people's arms off, then their heads, and then burning their torso. It was
that's intense.
The last movie was not bad. Oh, but the first three, I'm sorry, Nikki. I'm so sorry.
Is it worth it on some journey? It's better.
If you're gonna watch the last movie, it makes sense.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't.
You can't just watch.
It's not about it making sense. It still sucks.
It sucks, but you don't know.
Nicole, I'm not a 14-year-old teenage girl. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I got balls. You know that.
If you watch the last movie, you'll never understand how serious it was when Carlisle died. But watch the first 3 movies.
Carlisle's like the dad. Hey, spoiler alerts for anybody who hasn't seen Twilight, Breaking Dawn, through Eclipse, through what was the second one? Morning Light? Some shit. New Morning?
Breaking Dawn.
Dawn. And then there's the regular Twilight.
I don't remember anyone's name.
Yeah. I remember names.
I know Carlisle.
I remember Carlisle. Carlisle's the dad.
I had no emotional attachment to any people, but then Carlisle got smoked early. He was one of the first ones to get smoked in that fight. And I was like, no!
Carlisle, no!
I was back.
Carlisle!
I was like, oh, shit. And then people started dying.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I said, like, it was
that's
like
one thing I understand. I feel like people die. But people don't die. The war, nothing never happens.
You didn't know that.
Because he touched a child and he
Nigga,
was like...
I didn't know that.
Because he touched a child and he was like, I don't want this smoke.
I thought it was real. Bro.
He saw it. He just like looked into the future. And then he was like, I'm going home.
I was so happy when it wasn't real.
Yoko had this baby or whatever the fuck we're fighting about.
No, they had the baby already.
Whatever it is we're fighting about. You can keep Kristen Stewart. Whatever. It wasn't that serious.
Let's talk about it. All right. I thought about talking about certain plot points, but you know what? It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be in good faith. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't paying attention all the way anyway, and I didn't love the content of it being it's like 90% romance.
Yeah.
And bad romance too, because all of it is involved with one person. Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
She, with all due respect, in
that's
Twilight,
how you know there's nothing respectful coming.
In the Twilight. All right.
There will be no due
how
respect.
about I articulate? I'm just gonna say what I say. I'm gonna just say what I gotta say.
Say what you gotta say, bro.
Then do it after. But she did not act well in this movie at all. I mean, when I remember all of the shit we used to watch like on YouTube and crack jokes about, it was all her. Let me tell you something, Chris. Let me tell you something, bro. There was a lot of shit we used to watch on YouTube with the scenes with her father involved being really fucking awkward, right?
Uh-huh.
It wasn't him. It was all her fault. He's just trying. Like, I remember we made fun of it when he was like, "Oh, you like purple, right?" And she's like, oh.
I don't remember this part at all.
Oh God, we used to make fun of it so much. I remembered it when
Yeah.
I seen it. Yo, and it's like he tried. He was trying. Like, it's awkward. Like, I could respect that in the movie. They're trying to get across that, like, oh, obviously she wasn't raised with her father, so it's going to be awkward. So
Yeah.
they got to get it across. But when I tell you it was done in the most weird, inorganic, robotic way, Kristen Stewart, why did they pay you? You know what Nikki said to me? Like 5 minutes into the second movie, like, why didn't they replace her? They could replace actors. Nobody wouldn't have even been upset.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess when you hire someone, you like sign them on for the movie, like this, like you sign a contract for them for like the whole of the movies. So unless they bail out, they're gonna keep using them. I like Kristen Stewart as an actress later. I guess she gets better, but it's also like this is Twilight. The material's not like exactly stellar. No offense, Nikki.
So why didn't Jamie Foxx get to keep playing War Machine?
Jamie Foxx never played War Machine.
Cuba
That was
Gooding Jr.?
Cuba Gooding Jr. quit, I think. He left voluntarily.
That's not good because that's not good for the agenda, because I was going to use that as the entire basis of why I think
Yeah.
they should have replaced Kristen.
Yeah, he bailed out, I think, because he wanted a ton of money. And they were like, no. And he was like, all right.
He was just trying to get his get back for Pearl Harbor, because he should have got paid way more money because he was
Yeah.
a way better actor.
Yeah, because
Ben
Pearl
Affleck.
Harbor sucks. And I miss you.
Nikki, listen. Pearl Harbor sucks just a little bit more than I miss you. That means it sucks a whole lot.
Yeah.
That's basically what I'm trying to say. Oh, do you remember that episode when they didn't want to commit a 9/11, so they decided to do Pearl
No,
Harbor
after a certain
instead?
point, I fell off of Rick and Morty. So I'm like, I don't know that one.
It's not just for weirdo neckbeards.
I know it's not.
All right.
I just fall off of TV shows sometimes.
They humble Rick all the time. It's nice.
Yeah. I fell off of a few TV shows. I recently started to get back into one that I dropped a while ago. I'm watching Alice in Borderlands right now.
Alice in Borderland.
Yeah.
Isn't that a manga?
Yeah, but it's also a live action Netflix series.
Oh.
It's very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've been looking for something new to watch that's with real people.
Well, this is good for you because it's real people, but like it's based on a fake thing. You know, like it's a manga still.
It's extravagant. It's weird stuff happening, right?
Well, it's like
There's not one person with powers. Is there?
no, it's very regular. It's about like a couple of Japanese teens get transported into this game, and it's like death games.
Oh, yeah. Is it not a isekai?
No, it's not an isekai.
Isekai.
It's like a death game type of thing. It's kind of like Saw-esque in that way, where people are forced to play a game of skill or they die.
Oh, so it's not this. It's not the manga I'm thinking about.
No. Isekais are like being resurrected in an otherworldly place, but you're still a regular guy from this world.
And you've never watched Overlord.
I have not seen Overlord yet.
Okay. I believe you. I don't know what the fans do, but I do believe you.
I haven't yet. I will watch it because I remember you recommended.
I never recommended it. I just said that I watched it.
You did recommend it.
No, I never recommended it.
You definitely did.
I never recommended it.
You definitely did.
I never recommed
You gave me conditions.
I never
to
recommended
do
it.
something. He's like, I'll
I
do
said-
this
I
if
said,
you watch
hey,
Overlord.
I said check. Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
I don't know when you're being sarcastic.
Oh, that's troublesome.
Sometimes you're just like, you mean things.
I didn't recommend it. We're celebrating episode 300.
Yeah.
I didn't recommend Overlord.
Yes, Nikki, what is this?
That's all right. That's the mini applause.
Oh.
Right, like
Okay, I
Or-
thought that you were trying to signal
right,
something
but
to
it's
us.
also like it's
no, I know
another-
this is like a mini applause type
right,
thing.
but
I've
it's
seen
also
this.
another way of like it's a mini applause / like clock it.
Yes, I know. I know what to say. I thought this meant like you were trying to signal
Robert
us
Joe
for something
doesn't do
else.
it? Joe Black doesn't.
Yeah,
clock
plenty of
it?
drag queens do it. You know,
And they be like clock it, right?
plenty. Yeah, they clock it.
Can you
know?
say it, Nikki?
Yeah.
Say the T part too.
Clock it. And what
That's the T.
Clock the T.
Oh yeah. Clocking that T, all right? We clocking that T.
Yeah. Basically, when something
I've watched 17 seasons of Drag
Yeah.
Race.
do it. Here, take it from here.
I feel so rich.
This is not an anti-drug podcast.
No, not at all.
Sorry, Chris.
I'm not anti-drugs.
I'm not.
I'm proud.
Anything else to talk about in particular? I really had to bring up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought that it would bring up all of the memories, but it has been
Twilight.
mad.
I don't remember.
Oh,
I've never watched them. in
But do
full.
you remember the maximum amount of shit we used to talk
Yes,
about it?
I
Like,
definitely remember the maximum amount of shit. Talking a movie I've never seen.
we did do that a lot. But it was true.
But I've
though.
seen enough of it.
You didn't have to. You didn't have to watch.
I was
it.
a boy. I didn't know, and I wasn't gonna watch it.
Oh my god, she sucks. I don't.
She's better now. She's in some good movies.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's why I said no. With all due respect, like I think they wanted her to be a bland. You want to record us on TikTok?
Well, not right now. I guess.
On your TikTok? Nah, we're
we'll
gonna do
figure
that
it out
next
a different time.
Next time.
Yeah, we'll do it next time.
Yeah, but yeah. Some topics, Chris. Topics.
I went. I did some archery yesterday. I took an archery class.
Are you serious?
I did take an archery class.
So are you
Highly recommended. It was mad fun. I had a great time. I got a couple bullseyes. I was really good for my first ever time.
Did you also learn?
I think I got myself a new hobby.
Did you
I
go to
was like-
spy school too?
I did not go to
learn
spy
espionage?
school. One day.
After your
Maybe I'll do
other-
that next, Josh.
Like your other favorite hero,
Who? Black Widow. I'll
And
take a
Hawkeye.
introductory.
because you did
spy
the bow
class.
and arrow. Now
Yeah.
you could do the spy.
I
classes.
can if I wanted to. Okay.
I remember things.
I did the bow and arrow, and it was really sick. I was dead ass. Was just like, should I just like buy a bow and arrow? Is
Chris
this my
has-
new hobby now?
Chris has a lot of favorite
It's-
superheroes. He has a lot of superheroes he likes.
Oh my god,
He has a handful of favorites. 2 of them are Hawkeye and Black
that's
Widow.
not true. These are unsubstantiated.
He stood up for them. I
These are
said that. I said that
because Josh would go too hard. He would do too much. I would
stood up
have
for
to
them,
stand
bro.
up for them because Josh would be going too
she
crazy.
belongs with the Avengers.
Sure, why not?
Everyone does.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was the Jonathan Hickman era was literally everyone's an Avenger.
I feel like a conservative right now. This is
Yeah.
she's DEI. All right. Yeah.
I didn't say that. He
I'm
did.
joking.
Do you hear that? He said it.
The real ones know DEI was just a concession from the elites that didn't want to give us more,
Yeah.
but it's okay. Anyway, that's sick. Nah, on some real shit.
Yeah, it was
were
fun.
you hitting your targets?
I was hitting my targets. I was pretty good. Man, I'm gonna learn archery. I'm gonna do better at it.
Yeah. So, you want to go back to do that?
Yeah, I would like to do it. I could see that being like a fun little hobby that I take up now.
Can you?
I did the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you had good aim.
I had good aim. I was good.
You went-
I got a picture of the goddamn.
You went with
bow and arrow.
You went with your
Yeah,
girlfriend?
me and my girl Donna. We
Did
went.
she have good aim too?
She does have good aim. She did
Who
good.
was better?
I hit a couple more insides, inside the bullseyes, but she did really good.
You are better than her.
No, stop it. No, I wouldn't say.
Don't be
that.
scared.
Hey, listen, buddy.
I'm better at.
This was for fun.
I'm better at Nikki than a
It's
lot of
not a
things.
competition. This is my shit. Look at that.
Oh, show that shit to the camera, boy.
I'll edit it in.
Okay.
I'll edit it in
Let's
and
see
post.
that picture.
Yeah.
He hit it though, like Legolas.
Oh man. That show's. I rewatched the Lord of the Rings movies recently in theaters.
Nikki doesn't want to watch Lord of the Rings.
You should. They're great.
How about you just give a sell it to her?
I don't know even what to say. It's so good. It's very
You're too
good.
unbiased.
Don't watch the extended versions. Just watch the regular versions. We were watching the extended versions because they were back in theaters. It's a great story overall. For its time, the effects are still great.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantasy. It's like kind of the origins of D&D and fantasy. It all started with Lord of the Rings. You gotta watch it. It's so good.
Lots of fighting too.
Lots of
It's
classic
good
shit.
fighting.
Yeah.
Orlando Bloom is in it, Nikki.
Orlando Bloom is in it, and he is awesome in it. Do you not like
You
Orlando
love
Bloom?
Orlando Bloom. Shut up.
He's the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean. He's
She
Will.
didn't see. Oh my
you
god,
didn't see
she didn't see
Pirates?
that either.
Wow.
All right, I'd rather watch that than Lord of the Rings. I think you would like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I think you would like
Okay,
Pirates of the
that's
Caribbean.
fine.
But you gotta watch Lord of the Rings.
Yo, Lord of the Rings it honestly is good. It breaks barriers, Nikki. Oh, I'll just be honest and just straightforward. A lot of black people love that shit too.
It's good. It's classic.
A lot of is there black people in it? Absolutely.
No, not even one.
Not even one. But it's still a good movie.
No, it's very funny. I'm rewatching it. It's like, wow, there really is zero black people.
None. Middle Earth has no melanin at all. And it's okay because, a lot of bullshit happens in Middle Earth. And the rest of the
you don't
black
wanna be
people
part of that.
probably in Africa or fucking Middle Earth Africa.
Yeah, you don't want to be part of that.
Chilling.
It sucks over there.
Yeah.
They have a
Take
giant-
pride in that.
There's Sauron. No, they filmed the movie entirely in New Zealand
Wow. That makes sense.
because it's very grassy and stuff. But the set design, the acting, the cast is bonkers. It's so good. There's
In the other movies there are.
not in Lord
The
of the Rings,
prequels.
not in the actual Lord of the Rings so much, but there are little creatures.
There's other crazy
There's
things,
cool-
especially in the first movie.
There's the Ents. They're like
Smaug.
There's Smaug. I never
Yeah.
seen the Hobbit movies though.
Oh, that's what Smaug is from?
Smaug is from
Shit.
the
Mordor?
Hobbits. Mordor's in Lord of the Rings, but I guess they go to Mordor.
Remember
too.
I don't want to spoil it for Nikki.
Yeah, I'm trying not to spoil it.
The
too
one
much
that's
for
in
Nikki.
the mountains.
There's no dragons in Lord of the Rings. I think.
But there's a big monster.
Yes, Nikki.
Is there do you have a favorite between Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter?
Ooh. It's
I'm
hard
gonna
to
keep it a
compare.
super duper stack
Oh,
with you.
Josh is about to super duper.
As far as like the dragons or
I mean, there's lots of monsters in Lord of the Rings. There's mainly monsters. The Lord of the Rings have the ants, and they're pretty cool. They're like tree people. They're
Yeah.
not strong. Oh, Lord of the Rings definitely has more action.
Yeah.
Bar for bar.
For sure.
It's straight up fighting. It's a war basically
It's
from
also-
from jump.
Yeah. Way more character development too. Which,
It's a deeper
Which
story,
is
I think.
insane that Harry Potter is supposed to be about a coming
Yeah,
of age
the main
story.
character is just a guy who wanted to go on an adventure and then ends up extremely traumatized by the whole ordeal.
The last movie was really weird.
Halfway through the first movie, he's like, "Man, I want to go home." Halfway through the first movie, he's like, "Damn, this is crazy." Yeah, Harry Potter is taking it a little easier. He had a school. He had like a bunch of friends. Yeah, Frodo has gone through some stuff. I'm trying not.
It's good.
I'm trying not to say anything because it's so good. Yeah, I think it is older than, but not by much.
They came around the same time.
Yeah, it is close.
Literally
in
the
time.
same time.
There's only 3 Lord of the Rings movies. Yes, I guess Frodo's technically older. He's not like a kid. Yeah,
He was never a child.
yeah. So
They're small.
you would say that he's more like with maybe early 20s, late mid
They're
20s.
hobbits.
Yeah, the hobbits, which are these like little short people. They're like they walk. Yeah, they're like little guys, and they walk around everywhere barefoot.
Yeah, they're crucial characters in the story.
Yeah, they're main characters of Hobbit. So good. You gotta watch it. Don't watch the extended version. Just go with the regular ones. The extended versions are OD long for no reason. You should give it a try. Give at least the first one to try, and then you'll feel it.
Yeah, if you don't fuck with and I didn't fuck with the first one, I still kept watching the Twilight movies.
The third movie, the third
You
Lord
can
of
be
the
on your
Rings,
phone. It's okay.
the third Lord of the Rings slaps pretty hard.
I like the second one more personally,
Ooh.
but it's so close. I mean,
Yeah, it's very Gollum.
I'm not trying to take nothing away from the third.
The second one also slaps. They all slap, but
Oh,
the
so-
third one goes crazy.
the second one when they all come from the hill
Mm-hmm.
in the light.
Yeah.
Oh my god! You know what it is?
man.
I played this PlayStation 2 Lord of the Rings game that was based on the second one and the fight in the fortress. That shit, that was shaping from
Yeah.
life shaping.
Yeah.
You know,
it was
like
formative.
formative. Yes, like thank you. That was a formative movie for me.
Mm-hmm.
It told me things. If I ever was in war and in siege, like a onslaught of like siege onslaught,
Mm-hmm.
like you need to fortify your walls and
Yeah.
protect the.
These are all
children.
things you say during a siege.
Yes,
Fortify your walls.
I know things.
Fortify the walls. But yeah, Lord of the Rings is highly recommended on my end.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that's...
Do we have any questions?
We do have questions. I gotta find my phone. There it is. Mike.
B.
Of course, the guy who stuck with us for at least 250 episodes. Mike has been sending us questions on his honeymoon, which that's a dedicated fan right there. Did we answer this one? We did. Okay. Okay, we answered this one. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Mike B says, which is very kind. This first question is very nice. He says, I hate to admit how much of a fiend I am for the pre-show when I have
Hey.
questions submitted, as well as the lookbooks, campaigns, product ranges from some of my favorite fashion brands. That being said, what are some of the things that you anticipate the most or hate to admit you fiend for? That's a good question, man.
I fiend for drama, and I hate to admit it.
Just drama in life?
So let me tell you, I fiend for internet comment drama.
Oh.
I love it. Let me tell you something. Over the weekend, all right. So in college lacrosse, Notre Dame won the championship the last 2 years in a row, and it was the first time their school won a championship in history too. So back to back, right?
Oh my God! Thank you, Nikki.
So their fans have been rowdy. You know, like just talking shit. So much shit, like all in the comments. They lost to Maryland last weekend, and then they lost to Ohio State this week. They lost back to back. So they've been so salty in the comments, and people been like talking shit back and forth. And then yesterday, my favorite team, Syracuse, beat Hopkins in a huge rivalry. So there was, of course, a whole bunch of shit talking, and I was on Instagram just soaking it all in. Yes, while Twilight was on.
Yeah, I do that. I do that with Reddit sometimes. I'm not on Reddit a whole lot, but sometimes I find myself on Reddit, and I just like enjoy the little beefs that are on there, on the leopards ate my face subreddit.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh yes, that's the people who.
The people who are like directly suffering from like.
Yeah.
It's not the nicest thing to do, but man, does it feel good?
Excuse me.
You're right.
Hiccups.
But yeah, that.
Yeah, it's
What else do I fiend for?
um
Something I hate to admit that I fiend for.
candy.
Yeah, the only thing I could really think about is food things. Like, if I'm at lunch and I know I have a long day ahead of me, and I just like, I'm gonna fucking order McDonald's. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, you know what you want too.
Yeah, I just want the same garbage. Just getting garbage food when I know I have a long day as an excuse, almost. Where it's like, I'm gonna have a long day. I should get some fucking shit garbage food.
Yo, for me, like I wake up, like I'll fall asleep, like I pass out like on the couch, right? Like not on like going to sleep on purpose. I pass out, wake up maybe 20 minutes to an hour later, depending on the time. And then before I go back to sleep, I'll get up and I snack hard.
Yeah.
I scan like the kitchen for like anything, yo.
I gotta get more snacks in my home.
Yes,
I don't
that's
get enough
exactly what I
snacks.
say. Sometimes if I'm really desperate, I take the whipped cream that I use for like my coffees, and I
Nice.
Yeah. Sometimes I do it 2 or 3 times.
That's some dangerous shit.
Yeah. And I go and I knock my eyes right back to sleep.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that's good. I guess right now archery. I'm feeling to go back and try it.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was that fun, man. I really had a good time.
Oh,
I
you
guess it's the
sore?
high of learning something new. No, it doesn't take that much muscle, I think.
I thought it does. I thought it's like
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I honestly thought it would be really
you
hard.
have-
You do have to pull on it pretty hard, but like it wasn't to a point where I was like hurt.
you had the bow that had like those wheels on
No,
it, right?
no. It was just it's just this class in Brooklyn, right by where I live, and like it was a regular bow and arrow. It's a nice looking one, but it was just a bow and arrow, regular.
Nice.
Yeah,
Like Link.
like Link, Legolas,
Let's see.
any Hawkeye, the girl Hawkeye.
Yeah, I was the Hawkeye duo.
Yeah,
Used Green Arrow and Canary.
yeah. It was good. It was a good time. It's it's a great time. That's what I'm feeling for, I guess. What do I hate that I fiend for? I was locked in recently watching Lost again.
Oh.
Yeah, and that got me. I was locked in after a couple seasons where I was like, I need to get home and finish.
Yeah, knowing damn well you don't see this shit.
I've
that
seen
time.
this so many times, but I haven't seen it in a long time. This is like my first time watching it.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nikki's the queen of that shit. She
Yeah.
loved rewatching shows.
I do that shit all the time.
She has a cycle.
But
It's
I
not an
try.
exact cycle.
I try to measure that in with new things. Like I'm doing Alice in Borderlands, and I did Sopranos, and I did The Wire. Yeah,
yeah, Rookie's her newer thing.
yeah,
But she has some she goes back to. She's seen Girlfriends twice since I've known her. Like,
yeah. I've seen Breaking Bad a good number of times.
Huh? You've reran Friends at least twice.
Yeah, you need your comfort shows.
I'm trying to think
know.
of other shows. Did you King of Queens?
I love my wife.
Yeah,
I haven't seen my wife and kids in forever. Wow, I gotta watch
it's
that
good.
show again. I know it's on Netflix.
King of Queens is really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bernie Mac show is amazing. Yeah,
yeah,
My Wife and Kids is amazing too. All of those shows.
yeah. Those shows are good. I don't watch enough sitcoms.
Nikki put me on the sitcoms.
Yeah.
I only watch cartoons and shit.
I used to
growing
watch
up.
sitcoms a lot more when I was younger, and now. I'm not to say there's not. There's good ones out there. Abbott's good. I like Abbott a lot.
Abbott's cool. I'm not compelled to watch
yeah,
it,
I like Abbott.
but I fucks with it.
I watched.
Go ahead,
No,
speak
yeah.
louder.
I just feel like I like Abbott because Tyler James Williams.
Oh, everybody hates Chris.
Yeah. And it's kind of really incredible that he's been on, major networks since
Yeah.
he was a child.
He was on The Walking Dead for a time.
He's been
Really?
and
Mhm.
his family. His younger brother was actually on Disney Channel too.
Yeah,
He also, it's pretty cool.
yeah. His child stars, man.
But I love that. I love that for him.
Yeah, he's a good actor. Damn, what other sitcoms I binge a lot? I watched Community a lot.
Community
minute
was
since I've seen
awesome.
Community.
I want to watch that with Nikki.
There's gonna be a
but-
movie. They're making the movie.
What?
Oh, did you not know this?
No.
They're finally going.
I should probably actually watch.
They did
Community
6
then.
movies. They did 6 seasons, and
I'm
now
gonna
they're
watch it
working on
with
the movie.
Nikki, and she don't fuck with it. I'm gonna just.
You
try
never
to
seen
keep watching
Community?
it.
You should. It'll be
It's
good.
I like it.
Community's good.
Donald Glover's on it.
Yeah, that was. His,
He
like,
did that
big
before
TV
Atlanta.
show.
Yeah, he was.
I
Really
gotta watch
funny on that.
Atlanta. That'll be the next one, probably.
Troy and Abbott in the morning.
But yeah, that's what we fiend for, I
That
guess.
low key inspired like the comics pod that led into New Jump City.
Yeah.
Did it?
Well, I don't know.
No, I wouldn't say it inspired. it.
Yeah, they got a little morning show. Ours is a podcast, but
Yeah.
we come a long way. 300 episodes.
Yeah.
It was not even counting the comics pod,
Not even counting the comics
where
pod.
we were huddled. We told the story on the pod before, but we used to do this. Yeah, we used to
Yes.
be huddled around one microphone in my parents' place when we were in high school, and just doing the pod. It's a
Talking
one
on
mic
it,
talking
yeah.
like no video component because that wasn't like a thing for podcasts back in the day. but yeah, you're okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I smoke in my camera
Yeah.
all the time.
But yeah, that's where we started, and we were me, Brian, and Josh in my parents' like little office space in our apartment in East New York. And now here we are with cool balloon numbers.
Hell yeah. in our own apartments.
Yeah,
and such.
grown ups, kinda.
Oh, wow. Kinda, yeah.
Kinda.
Are there any other like things that we fiend for that we? How about you, Nikki? Is there anything that you fiend for that you hate though? That you hate to admit, or that like it's not good or something like that, but you love it? Yeah.
Yeah. A little drama. Yeah.
Okay. She likes the drama too.
She likes the drama. We have a second question. Growing up, we all had formative childhood movie or two that we played on repeat. For me, I watched Aladdin so many times that my dad had to take the VHS away from me for a month. Also, a little questionable on my parents' but I'd watch Terminator 2 a ton as a kid. What was your formative movie? I was an Aladdin kid too. I was a big time Aladdin kid. I really love Robin Williams. Like he was like a role model for me, and him and Jim Carrey are like the same type of funny, where they're just like cartoon characters in real life. Yeah, but yeah, I was a big Aladdin kid. A lot of Disney movies, obviously, like growing up in that time.
Yeah.
But Aladdin especially. What other? I know there was
what
others.
I loved Mortal Kombat, both of them.
Oh yeah,
The first one and Annihilation.
yeah. Dang, yeah. I didn't watch those movies until like in my teens, like late teens.
They don't hold up, but they're still good.
I bet. I bet. I mean, what
sucker for
movies
that
do
nostalgia.
There's not a lot of movies from back then that do hold up really well. I'm trying to think what else. I know there was more for sure.
Formative?
For sure.
Does it have to be childhood? Because
It has to be childhood.
Spy
I watched Spy Kids a lot.
Oh yeah, good. You're right,
Yeah,
Nikki.
Spy
Yeah, I
Kids.
watched that so much.
Spy Kids was my shit.
Man.
Toy Story 2 I watched a whole lot.
I love the Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove was the shit.
Shrek. I
There's
watched
like
Shrek
this
so
era
fucking
of like
much.
early 2000s animated Disney's. Ice Age. I haven't seen that movie in forever.
I think Ice Age is like, it's not as like glorified as it should be.
It slept on.
Yeah, Ice Age just slept on.
Yeah.
At
I
least
didn't
the
watch
first
it a
Ice
ton.
Age. I was a big fan of the first Ice Age.
The other ones are funny too.
Yeah.
The ones with Queen Latifah are pretty good.
Yeah, I remember the one. There's Shrek, obviously.
Yeah, Shrek.
The
I
Shrek
watched
2.
that so much.
The Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Tobey
I just
Maguire.
I watched the first two Sam Raimi.
I mean, it's different, I guess. The animation, I mean, we've only seen the teaser that came out, but the animation is just like miles different from what it was when the Shrek movies were coming out. Yeah, it's just like more upgraded and it's too sleek for what we're used to with Shrek. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how you fix that because like Shrek was one of the first like movies that really did that and it had that charm of just like early CG movies. But now like it's gotten too good, so like they can't just go back and make it weird on purpose. One thing I did notice is that it really is just Shrek's eyes might be too close together. If they fucking moved him back, he looks more like himself. He's too shiny though.
Like, yes, with him being sleek, the design of him and everyone, I think that they made them a bit more
Yeah.
ogre-ish.
Yeah, it also works for Shrek in general because the whole thing was just like making fun of fairy tales and making them a little darker and grittier in a way. So it needed that little extra like oomph, I guess. Yeah.
I didn't see the new designs.
Yeah, they did like a really short teaser where you see Donkey and you see Shrek, his daughter. I thought they had multiple babies. But we only see one, and that's Zendaya. Zendaya's playing. Zendaya is playing her, but they got the original cast back. Everybody's back, which is exciting at least. I really liked Puss in Boots, like the second one, The Last Wish.
Yeah, The Last Wish. That shit was crazy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about that. I worry about it. Donkey's good as like when you have these comic relief characters, they're like really good in moderation. Because then you see like Cars 2, or was it Cars 3?
I didn't watch any of the Cars movies.
They're not great. They're not my favorite. But yeah, a lot of the Pixar movies that
Nikki's
came out
a
in that
huge
era.
Eddie Murphy fan.
Eddie Murphy's
So
amazing.
she would love a Donkey movie.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy's amazing. I'm glad he's back as Donkey, at least.
There were other movies I used to watch.
Yeah,
as a
I mean-
kid. Like like
Treasure Planet.
James and the Giant Peach. I watched
James and
that
the Giant
so
Peach.
much.
Dude.
That Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yo, James and the Giant Peach.
James and the Giant Peach was crazy.
You don't know nothing
We're
about that.
family.
You watched that, Nikki? Oh my God, yo! I gotta watch that movie again.
Yeah, it's on Plus, man. I
Oh,
saw it. I saw it
my
like a year ago.
God.
So good.
On Plus.
On Disney Plus.
Oh, Disney Plus. Okay.
That's the cool way. That's the cool kids say Plus. They just say Plus.
There's a lot of pluses. ESPN Plus.
Yeah, but there's only one Plus that really
Paramount
matter.
Plus.
Yeah, Paramount
Nikki
Plus.
loves Paramount Plus.
I'm clocking T here, left and right.
I think we got the name of the pre-show.
Clocking T. It was about to be Carlisle. No.
Carlisle. That was a big deal.
It was a big deal.
Because he was one of the cool. I was just not to make it about Twilight again, but like
You really you were impacted by it. I could see.
I was waiting for this family to be like weird and turn on like the girl or something like that and be like, we're vampires. And it was I thought it was gonna be on some Bonnie and Clyde shit, them two against the whole world. You know what I'm saying? But yo, the family held it down for them. They went above and fucking beyond to protect this girl.
Yeah.
Who wanted to be down with vampires so bad, like a dumb bitch.
That's okay. Yeah.
Bella is the silliest character. You like if I meet a teenage girl like her, I'm gonna say, listen, life is good. There's a lot of bad shit happening in the world, and I'm sure there's bad things happening in your life. But, you know, there are beautiful things about life, and, you know, you have to try your best to enjoy aspects of it and not give in to doom and gloom. Excuse me? Is that what Jacob's telling her? No. You know what Jacob told her? Be with me instead. Look, I have muscles now. And
Look at me, I'm jacked.
And I never have a shirt. Yo, Chris. The wolf
I remember.
people,
They never have shirts.
yo, all of them. There's mad of them too. And they just be pulling up without shirts. But in the last movie, they always have shirts on. Always. Except for Jacob.
Yeah, I guess after Bella got married, he's like, well, I guess I don't have to show this off. I guess I could just fucking wear a shirt now. And she really married Edward.
Yeah. He had to he didn't hold that.
But
You
I'm
know
gonna
what
get your daughter.
Yo, let's talk about it. No. All right, let's have a conversation about this, right? So he imprinted on her, right? Now, what Nikki told me is all I've heard about wolves and imprinting was that it was kind of a romantic thing. Like you do that for your romantic partner, and then once you imprint, you had to stay with them type shit. Which I thought was like, all right, kind of weird, right? Low-key abusive.
Yeah,
but
it's very
whatever.
possessive.
Yeah, toxically possessive, but
Yeah.
whatever, right? That's their tribe. That's how they do things. And then Jacob walks into the house before, or you know, right before combat is about to break out. You know what I'm saying? And sees this infant child, this infant, you know, girl, and imprints on her. And I took that as like, oh, like he's gonna be her protector, like forever. And I guess for plot purposes, because if you imprint on someone, you can't kill that person, and that's what broke the fight up in the first place.
Yeah.
But then like they kept showing visions
Of them just together.
Kinda. She was with a lot of people, but they was together a lot. And he was in wolf form. And they was hugging and stuff. And, I don't want to be that guy that sexualizes things that don't need to be sexualized, But it got really weird.
There's definitely an implication that it's like...
Yeah, I didn't read the books or nothing, but like at the end of the movie, it's like the four of them together and they say something. Something said that implies, that they're going to be together. Mm-hmm. I forgot what it was, but all four of them was together.
There's definitely an implication.
It was, and she was still a little girl. It was weird. Who wrote this movie? Was it a woman?
Yeah.
Women can be predators too.
And now we learn something new every day. Remember, everyone, women can be predators.
Twilight's a fucking weird movie. Yeah, I said it. Argue with me in the comments.
I think people are...
New Jump City podcast.
I don't know if people will stand on business with Twilight as much as they used to. I think it's like gone.
I hope not.
It's gone away.
Yeah, because they all grew up.
Yeah, we're all adults
and they're
now.
not horny fucking teenagers
We're on to bigger and better things, like 50 Shades of Grey or something. I don't know. I think that's also over, kind of. What's the new big thing? Yeah, that was a big thing. That was a big deal. There's no like big, book series, movie thing. They're remaking Harry Potter.
Really?
Yeah, they're doing it as a HBO Max story thing series.
It's gonna be a TV series.
Yeah, it's gonna be a TV show on Max.
Sure.
It'll be fine, probably.
Well, I'm down to check it out. I watch Harry Potter a lot.
Yeah, Harry Potter was the shit. That's a formative movie. Harry Potter movies.
It low key was, but it's not. They're not great.
Hurry.
I
always love how everybody would just like say Potter with their like
Potter. Yeah. Load it up. I charge that shit. Potter.
You want to play Quidditch, Potter?
What was the question again? We still on formative movies?
Oh, yeah, we're on formative movies. We could do one more if we want.
All right, let's do one more and then get into the show.
Yeah, because it's getting late out here.
300.
300. What is a music artist that was absolutely crushing it when they were on one, and you wish they had gotten more recognition in their prime? He says, for me, Chip the Rapper was one of the best to do it, and just never had the chance to blow up. He had 3 tape runs. He had a 3-tape run of consistent excellence, which I feel is hard to match.
I think it's Chip the Ripper.
Yeah. Currency is also a rapper. I
Currency
wish had more mainstream shine.
What?
But seems happy doing his thing and putting on music for us.
Mike, you listen to Currency? That's one of my favorite artists. I'm not up on every single mixtape. I ain't gonna lie, I don't love every single song he puts out, but he is definitely one of my. He's in my. I don't know if he's in my top 5 personal. He's top 10 without a doubt. He's probably in my top 5. I love Currency songs, yo.
Yeah.
He's also like a real cool dude too. I don't know that nigga obviously, but a lot of people have a lot of good things to say about him.
That's nice.
So yeah.
I don't really have anybody like that. Everybody I like is pretty much
Currency's underground. I don't think he ever really had. He had a tiny window of mainstream with one song, but
who had? I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know if this really counts because he's kind of big in his own way. But I guess Immortal Technique is kind of that guy.
Did he ever have a mainstream run?
I think his most famous song is probably "Dance with the Devil."
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, everybody knows that.
Yeah,
shit.
That was a crazy song.
All the Edgelords.
That was a weird song to listen to when you're like 12.
Yeah, we all listened to that. Yeah, 12, 13.
I had it on my PSP. I would listen to
I was 14 when I listened to it. I was in West Side.
I had to have been like younger than that because I remember that song and it was just like, wait, what happened at the end there? What was that?
Yeah, didn't she get raped or something like that?
Yeah, like
and then she jumped off the roof.
No, he the guy, it's a story about this guy who falls in like, into crime and being in gangs and stuff, and like I don't know. I don't want to get well, we don't get we don't have money, but I don't want to like get us shadow banned. But I think the online censorship word is he raped his mom.
Oh.
And then when he realized he did that, he jumped off the roof immediately.
Wow. Oh, he didn't know. Yeah. Yeah, Dance with the Devils.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the name of the song.
Yes, dark white and I guess this this podcast. But yeah, I don't know if there's anybody who
Can I think of another artist?
who really because I'm pretty mainstream guy.
No, it doesn't have to be an underground artist.
Yes, I guess like the idea is
Someone
that
that got
someone who didn't get enough credit when they were in their prime, and wish that we didn't. That
All right, I got a controversial one.
XXX
Triple X.
Tentacion.
But
How do you say his name?
He
I never
died
knew.
though, so that's different.
Nipsey. Nipsey Hussle's a
Nipsey
good
died.
one. Nipsey Hussle's a good one. Yeah. But a lot
They
of these guys
all
are
passed
dead.
away, Nikki.
The idea, I guess, is just like someone who's still around and had a moment where they could have made it
Yeah.
or like could have hit a mainstream success, but just didn't get the shine when they were like most prevalent. Would Doom count? I feel like Doom's pretty
Hurricane
beloved.
Chris was a really good rapper.
Yeah.
Dead ass. He had that A Bay song. Huh?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, remember he did that for the TikTok. Yeah, that he wasn't really rapping on that shit, but
Yeah.
all right, so look, my mom used to work with Sony, like the music part of Sony, when I was younger, and she got a Hurricane Chris mixtape. I don't know if it obviously it like probably got released on like Dat Piff or whatever, but I think this was before Dat Piff. Like I'm talking about like 2007, 2006. Well, like 2007, 2008. Anyway, he had a mixtape that came out right before his album dropped. That with the A Baby song, and he was like rapping over like popular like beats or whatever. And we all thought Hurricane Chris was trash because we was like, "The fuck, A Baby?" Like he ain't say nothing. He ain't really rapping that song either.
Yeah.
Like he said some like whack shit. But that mixtape, he went off. Matter of fact, there was a specific freestyle. He went off on the White Girl beat that Young Jeezy did. For those that know, look up Hurricane Chris White Girl freestyle. He went fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Me and my stepbrother K was sitting there like listening to that shit in the living room, like wow, we didn't know Hurricane Chris gonna rap like that. He had a lot of songs on that mixtape. He was like doing this thing. So that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. I don't have any better answers than that. All right. Well,
Yeah, I'm ready.
pre-show chat show, guys. We'll see you guys in New Jump City.
Deuces.
Happy 300, everybody.